We got a question the other day about jumping squats like this, okay? And jump squats are a fantastic movement for strengthening the lower body, creating more bone density, especially if you do them with good form. But the reality is, most people can't jump and do high impact movements like that, especially if we don't have good form. So if you can't do that, but you want to slowly build up the strength to be able to do that, let me show you a quick, simple progression to get you there, okay? And on all of these different movements, what you can do is practice them 3 days a week for at least 3 to 5 rounds of 1 minute each. And over time, you can graduate from one level to the next, slowly creating more and more progress, building more strength, flexibility, balance, coordination, and the explosive power to be able to do something like a jump squat. So to start, let's do complete beginner variation called the seated heel push. You're gonna turn your feet outward slightly, have them slightly outside of hip width, and the most important thing on all these squat variations is to make sure your knees are going the same direction as your toes. Now what we're gonna do here is we're gonna lift our toes towards our nose, we're gonna push the heels on the ground, squeeze the quad muscles, squeeze the glute muscles, and then relax. And you're just gonna repeat like this for 1 full minute. Now this is a fantastic way to work on the mind-muscle connection to strengthen these muscles without having to do motion, so they're great for complete beginners. Now if you can do this, the next move is to start in the same position. This time we're not gonna lift our toes towards our nose, we're gonna make sure our feet are on the ground nice and flat, and we're gonna put our hands on our knees, and we're gonna bow forward from the hips, keeping a nice flat back, so we're not gonna round the back as we come forward, right? And then we're gonna drive into the heels, push into our hands, and fully extend the hips, practicing perfect form. So perfect form doesn't mean knees forward, it means hips back, weight on the heels, hands on the knees go in the same direction as toes, slowly come down, reverse the motion, just like this. Inhaling as we go down, exhaling as we come up. Now, if you can do that for 3 to 5 rounds of 1 minute, then we can do regular sit to stand. So arms out front, inhale, bow forward, heels, knees, hips, inhale, butt back, and then slowly come down just like this, okay? And we wanna build up some volume here. Doing 3 to 5 rounds of 1 minute on this movement right here could get you somewhere in the 60 to 100 reps range, which will really build a lot of strength to be able to do jump squats. But again, remember, knees go in the same direction as your toes. Make sure all those other key points are there, otherwise you're gonna end up hurting yourself. Now to start strengthening the ankles, what we can do is take our sit to stands and turn them into fully extended sit to stands, where we're coming up all the way on our toes and freezing for a second. So we're starting to teach the body how to come into full extension from the ankles, the knees, and the hips. It's called triple extension, okay? Now if that starts to feel good, we can speed it up and add a slight hop at the top. Really focusing on smoothly catching yourself, all right? So it's not about how high you can jump, it's about how smoothly you can come down while maintaining good form. If you see your knees start to wobble in like this as you're doing it, don't do this movement. Go back to the fully extended sit to stands and practice to make sure you have good form. Now, once you're able to do these sit to hops and you're not jumping up and wobbling like this, but instead you're jumping up and everything stays nice and clean like that, we can move the chair away and we can start practicing slower jump squats where you jump and land, take our time, jump and land, take your time, and then eventually faster jump squats, just like this. Now what you just learned was called a movement progression, where each movement in the series gets a little bit more challenging than last. That's how we like to teach people how to train at WeShape. That's how all of our workouts are built. So if you want a workout where we pick the right movement for you, for your entire body, well, all you gotta do is click the link below.